Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some NBA news. And y'all, we're going to just sit back and talk about what's going forward after the All-Star break in the NBA. Took a little time to breathe, get away from all them games I be watching. Don't watch the All-Star game or the festivities like I used to, but then again, I still watched it, but just not so intensively, you know what I mean? So it's time to take a break because these games after the All-Star break, it's not the halfway point, it's over the halfway point. So you only got about 20-something games left. People are going to be jockeying for positions. Watch those races, which is very, very fun to watch, those races for 7th and 8th seeds this year. Because I'm telling you, I think this year in the playoffs, an 8 seed going to be the 1 or a 7 seed going to be the 2 for sure. They got some reasons for that. Some teams down there that been having a lot of injuries and going to get people together at the right time. Now, all of this, the biggest thing that we got to keep our eye on is in a few days here on Thursday, you got the trade deadline coming up. Now, we're not going to speculate about some of the things, the rumors that are going on, because that's what they are. Why even speculate? Let's wait till these guys get traded, then we can see what kind of significance that brings to the teams going forward. Who has packed it in and said, okay, we wait until next year to do something, and who has said, nope, we're trying to get it this year. We're trying to, get some elbow room up there, mess around with the San Antonios and the Clevelands of the world, and maybe even knock on Golden State's door. Who is trying to do so? Who is not? Those are the things going forward. Let me some little news, bad news for Cleveland. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it, right? But want to just make sure Kevin Love gonna be out for about 6 weeks, right? He'll be back for the playoffs. But what are they going to do in that time, right? What are they gonna do in that position? You're gonna be Channing Frye in there from the beginning, playing heavy minutes. Who knows? Are they gonna make some moves? So we'll see that going forward. I'm pretty sure they want that number 1 seed in the East, because Boston is knocking at the door. So it's a lot of things. We'll know after the trade deadline. We're going to talk a little bit. That's for sure about that. Now, what else has we happened? My man, Magic Johnson, has been hired as advisor of the Lakers. I'm happy as a Laker fan. Magic needs to just have his voice in there, period. And needs a bigger voice than that of being an advisor. But I'm pretty sure just him having a title, people going to respect what the man says, knows how to win. And, Lakers, we have to be a little patient, but there is some things you always want to know that you are moving in the right direction. I see a little potential on that team. And, you bring 1 or 2 guys in there, maybe even just 1 if you look at it, because these guys, one thing they're getting is a lot of playing time, a lot of confidence at a young age. I wouldn't mess that up too much. Just bring somebody in there who's a bona fide go-to guy at any position and go from there. Because you got a scorer coming from the bench in Lou Williams. So we'll just see how that is going forward. But the news is Magic Johnson there. His voice is going to be heard. That's going to help the organization. All right. So what do you have going forward in this season? Of course, the people jockeying for position. But let's be real. And for those people old enough to remember the baseball season, y'all remember when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, they were hitting home runs, going for the single season home run record. And every time they got up to bat, no matter what game you're watching, it went to the other game to make sure we're going to see them, if they hit a home run or not, because they were getting up there. And that was, a legendary type season. Now, whatever, the steroids came after that or whatever. But it was the point of how that season made that season significant, made that season fun to watch. Well, in the NBA this year, it's going to be something similar, or it should be, with Russell Westbrook. Can he really average a triple-double the rest of this season, 20-something games, right? Can he do that? Because it's going to be challenging to get the assist. That's for sure now, unless they get a shooter by the trade deadline. So it's going to be fun to watch, and I think that during the countdown, it's going to get more and more significant if he does this going forward, because it's 57 games in and he's still averaging that triple-double. And another thing about his triple-doubles, he's 3rd place all-time by himself right now already for single-season triple-doubles. He's, like I said, 27, I think it is. So he needs 4 more to catch Wilt Chamberlain for 2nd place of all time with 31. Those are things to watch, So The NBA is going to be fun going forward. You know, keep an eye. Another thing is on them Nuggets for some reason. They're in eighth seed over there in the West. Be careful with the Nuggets. You know that Jokic. He's very smart. That's a smart dude, man. You know, so I seen him win the game against the Golden State without a couple of dudes, without Gallinari and the Manimal. You know, so watch and see what they're up to. You know, I think they're gonna probably make a move too. So it's a whole lot of stuff. We'll talk about more as it goes forward, but keep an eye on that Westbrook thing I was saying and the people jockeying for position. All right, and the biggest news is a couple of days the trade deadline. Then we got a whole lot to talk about. Doing Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here.